Group B, and we have Team MYS from Southeast Asia up against the rank 1 from India, which is Revenant Esports. Espion being banned by MYS, Revenant of course banning the Zacian, and then MYS instantly first picking Mew for Knight Mew Foxy. Followed up by a Blissey, a Sableye, Blastoise and Dojo. What an annoying team comp. Oh my, that is so annoying to look at. Dojo, Sableye, Blastoise, Blissey and Mew. And Revenant going for a Trevenant, Urshifu, Eldegoss, and the classic, Tyranitar for India as well, combined with a Gardevoir. So, looking quite decent on both sides, I would say. Let's see how much this Tyranitar can do, though, if he gets into late game. Up against MYS can always be winning condition to have this Tyranitar. But there's going to be a Sableye who's also running leftovers. I don't know if that's required to run leftovers, but he's running leftovers over other potential items. So, yeah. Quite interesting. Double Glasses and Buddy for the Gardevoir. Muscle Focus Weakness for Tyranitar. India so far not winning a single game yet. Can Revenant Esports bring India some wins up against MYS? This should be their best chance. Because up next is up against High Five. And High Five obviously being the big favorite in this tournament from East Asia. Froggy with that Saber running towards the red side. Rebong's taking over the Xatu. And he's going to be jungling in this early game for the side of MYS. And if even say so, we actually have been waiting Phantom over here. We go to the left side, he's gonna fight Dudo. Over the blue buff and Sableye on the right side up against Gossifleur and the Kapfu. Can he maybe get the steal away right here? Yemu just securing this bunny right here. And yeah, there's CV the Larvitar alone on top path now because they have to help out the jungle up against Sableye. Can he get this last hit? No, he can't. Froggy almost getting the blue buff, but Crowley is able to secure the buff for his side. Phantom also not getting invade done. Currently getting it. No, he's actually currently dying. He's fighting Rebongs. But he is staying quite alive thanks to his passive. Emu scoring another 5 points, taking up his special specs. And it's pure Larvitar. He's only 1.5 levels down now on this top path. Obviously having no chance against the last setting of a Shenzi and a Squirtle. Heading over to left side bunnies now. But they have to go so deep for this. But now they only have Water Spout, which means they can't get last hits. Seizo still fighting. Dojo in the jungle. And now Blissey might just be able to get a KO right here. Next slap should be up soon. Pound, where's the Pound? The passive is there again with the Fendu, but Swifty gets taken down. First knockout of the game. Going to MYS, and Blissey's also going to take a KO. Crowley still not level 5 yet. So India again struggling in this early game. Love points go in for the side of MYS. 59 in total already, and Yemu might already be fully stacked right here. Another 5 points go in. We obviously don't know how many stacks he has, but he has a lot. Oh no, Sableye. Oh no, Crowley. He's still stuck on level 4. No, 2 people of MYS in the enemy jungle. They're also trying to chase on the Eldegoss, but Eldegoss obviously a bit too safe right here in the Flux Zone as well. Oh, Blizzard is invading with the Larvitar. But Mew, no, oh no, Mew's gonna scout him out. Mew's gonna scout him out, and Larvitar gets taken down. We have Kapfu dying again. He's still stuck on level 4. Oh, this is brutal right now. This is absolutely brutal. India standing no chance with Revenant as well in this early game. Another person goes down. How many KOs is there already for the side of MYS? But finally, at least 30 points go in for Curlia. But yeah, he's gonna hit a boost auto attack right here. And Foxy on the chase. On the signature Mew pick right here. Another boost auto attack comes through, and bam. Curlia goes down. And Larvitar also goes down again. And now Kapfu goes... No, Phantom goes down again. Urshifu finally evolving on top path. But they score a lot of points right here. Setting the goal to 1 exactly point. As well, can we look for a huge overcap. But man, Revenant is dying on Queen of Blizzard, still stuck on level 4 now. And this is the problem with the Larvitar as well sometimes. Up against a good team, it's so hard to get experience. Oh, the knockoff. Onto the Eldegoss. Oh god, this is brutal. Emulon almost level 9 already. Almost Blastoise evolution done already. Crowley gets served into the left side. The boost auto attack is there. And Mew secures another KO. This is just absolutely brutal. Is he gonna fall down as well? No. Not enough water sport damage right here. And maybe Pupitar getting some experience. Rebong's taking Curlia down as well again. Regice is dropping low in HP. Can Eldegoss maybe steal it away? Solim comes through into neck bomb, boost out attack. And an easy pickup for MYS. Swifty eject buttoning towards the left side. That is not his goal. That is the enemy goal. And Eldegoss is also getting taken down. Pupitar looking for an invade now, maybe for some experience on the left side. And Froggy on the right side as well again. Knockoff. Onto Barch right here. Curlia gets blasted. Oh, this is so mean. 34 points going for the Blasters as well. Almost level 10 already. Solim comes through. Revenant's down HP, Pupitar's down, Revenant goes down. Oh, this is sad. Oh my god. Revenant are getting bullied so hard. Oh my. Regieleki now being taken for MYS as well. They can maybe even try pushing it in. They have 4 Unite moves up. And Revenant doesn't even have a single Unite move yet. Almost 5 minutes into the game, not a single Unite move. Gardevoir getting caught again. Confused Ray into Dojo Unite move. Oh my god. This has been one of the biggest storms ever seen in like such a high... This is a high stake game. They get almost wiped again. 4 people down. They finish off the second goal. Already. 317 to 36 points. Blizzard still trying to get to Trinita. Gardevoir goes down again. Oh. Wow. No, that's not a draft diff. They're just getting steamrolled. They're finally Trinita Evolution done. The first Unite move unlocked for the side of Revenant. Almost taking 5 minutes for them to get their first Unite move in the match. Everyone else is level 8 right now. Trinita engaging now onto Blissey. Could this be a KO for the side of Revenant? Could this be a KO into Blissey? But no, the Bliss Assistance comes through and their bushes get exploded. Another 3 KOs. Froggy on the chase of this Gardevoir. He's also getting taken down. 4 more KOs for the side of MYS. Oh boy. This is so brutal. 351 points in 5 minutes for Team MYS. The team from Malaysia. Completely cruising now. Take another ready steal. Blizzard looking for the fight right now, but the Gardevoir lands on Trinita. No, wait, it lands onto the side of MYS, of course. It's the enemy one. But he gets taken down again as well. Boost out that came through. Trinita's dropping under half HP. Can they find any KOs at least? Blissey goes down. That's 1 KO for the side of Revenant. Can they find some more? No. 2 of them go down. Eldegoss is going to fall as well again. Blizzard against Mew. Blizzard against Mew, but the surf of Mew is going to take him down. But Revenant at least with 2 knockouts right here in this bottom fight. Triple KO for Mew, who's already level 12. Rebong stealing another blue buff away. Can Crowley maybe chase this one down? Doesn't look like he will be able to do so. And yeah, MYS 13.5 now already. Looking for another rip of speed as well, but he can't quite do that. No, Rebongs might be a bit too deep, but has the safe Unite move out. Wanting a bit too much there. Losing his Unite move. Dodging away from the boosted auto attacks and the Wood Hammer. Unite move is completely going to miss and Revenant is down. Revenant is down. It's one of the most brutal high-stake games I've ever seen. Rebongs is getting engaged on the Crowley, looking for the KO finally, maybe. But doesn't have enough damage. He's only level 10, and the boost out comes back. Rebongs with an insane Dojo game so far. Goes in again, dodges away from the ancient powers. When another Solar Beam comes through, it's going to finish off Tyranitar. Eldegoss is standing, but is already down as well again. Only Revenant up right now. 4 more KOs for MYS. How many KOs do they have already? Wow. Revenant Wood Hammer comes through. What is he gonna do? He gets feared. He gets knocked off. He gets Electro Bolt. And he goes down as well again. 14-11, 13-11, 13 for self MOS. And right side we have 11-11, 10-11, and level 10. They're so far behind in experience. It's not even funny. I mean, it's a bit funny, but it's not. It's so brutal. Froggy just gonna score 36 points into the enemy base. Everyone looking for the team fight now. Regieleki is dropping to half HP. Can they at least get the Regieleki? Yes, they do get the Regieleki. They're dropping low on HP though. Oh my god, they're so low. And the Solar Beam is gonna find 2 instantly. Eldegoss is gonna go down next. Crowley's gonna go down next. Another ace for the side of MYS. 3 for Mew. And they're gonna clear the Regieleki now. A Quadra KO for Mew, who's level 40 now. Jojo is gonna hit level 15 anytime soon as well. There's another Reggie up on bot path. Can they go for it? I think the time might not be there. Oh man, if they get a Reggie steal as well. Yeah, looks like they're going to do so. They have enough damage to maybe take it down. 5 seconds are left. Boost auto attack comes through, and they're gonna take a Reggie steal as well. And level 50 now for Dojo, almost there. We're heading into the Rayquaza fight. Froggy on the top flank. The fight's breaking out. Blast is dropping low, but he gets away from the Gardevoir Unite move. Completely whiffing now. They're always stuck in the same position. Stabilize Unite outside hitting much, so Revenant comes through and 1 KO for the side of Revenant Esports right now. Blaster is going in, but he's also dropping quite low on HP right now. Actually, a great team fight for Revenant so far. A great team fight for Revenant. They take down 1. There's only Dojo and Bliss Unite move left, and they're going to head towards this Rayquaza now, but they stay Dojo Unite up. He's diving onto Gardevoir, into the Unite move, knocks it up, gets the takedown as well. Bliss Assistance goes on to Dojo, and they all explode. They have no steam left for the side of Revenant. And another ace comes through, and this has been one of the most brutal games I've ever seen in a tournament with this much money on the line. Crazy. They're gonna score another 100 points. 787 to 79. Can they get 1000 points maybe? There's no way they can get 1000 points. This has... Oh god. Froggy doesn't have a sheet anymore on him, because he went down in the team fight. He's trying to sneak in right now. God of War is currently defending. Can't get those 100 in. Are they gonna go for the 1000? I guess they're not going to do so. Already brutal enough. 787 to 79. MYS. But there's another push coming in now. Froggy's still sneaking around. And yeah, India standing no chance so far today. Ushifo gets blown into pieces. Tyranitar blown into pieces. Froggy's trying to score those 100 points. Doesn't quite do it. So miss the confused ray. Goes in with the knockoff. Stuns God of War. And there's a Unite move though. Can they defend the base? Oh my god, Froggy's 1 HP, but he can't defend the base. And now the points are coming through. They ace them again. It's gonna be 1000, a 4-digit game. 1177 points, 79 points for Malaysia. Oh, this is so brutal. Revenant esports really have to be mentally strong now and just go with a different draft approach for game number 2. Because this is their first opening game. And there's 1000 points for Team MYS. Wow, that was absolutely brutal. 1197 to 79 points, 16 KOs on Dodrio, 19 on Mew, 7 on Sableye, 7 on Blastoise, and 5 on Blissey. Wow. And this time I really do not want to see a Tyranitar being played. Instead they go for a Zoroark. Slowbro, Clefable, Blastoise, and Espeon. Much better early game than last game. But the Zoroark coming through for Revenant, and MYS just going for the same team comp as last game, right? No, they just have a Revenant over Blastoise this time. Same team comp, Sableye, and having played Zoroark into Sableye is absolutely painful. Blissey, Dodrio, Revenant, and Mew for MYS. And yeah, Revenant needs a... they need to get their early game together. But at least this time they don't have a Tyranitar that can, you know, that suffers a lot in early game. They're gonna fix that. Slowbro, Blastoise. Slowbro, of course, Espeon, great early game Pokemon. Zoroark is alright. As soon as he gets to level 5, he's gonna be very, very strong. But again, he's up against Woodhammer and up against Sableye, and it's very difficult for Zoroark to actually stay, you know, alive against. First game, one of the biggest storms I've ever seen in a high-stake tournament. Especially in an offline tournament as well. Getting 1000 points against you. Just mentally, that is so difficult to just be in a good mental now after getting stomped this hard in the first match. Can Revenant stay cool and make something happen? We have Batshark going for the junk position with the Zoroark. Seiso helping out, because Sableye will be invading. So the Slowpoke will be helping out for the side of the jungle Pokemon to make sure Froggy doesn't get away with a steal right here. Gets revealed, and yeah, Repov goes over to the side of Slowpoke. Nice game by Revenant, stopping this invade from happening. And this time they have their Squirtle getting free experience and free stacks as well in this early game. So already not a big of a disaster, not stuck with the Larvitar. And Sableye going around again. But Slowpoke still helping out Zora to make sure that Sableye doesn't steal anything away. But I think he stole something away because he has 5 Chaos Energy right now. So he might have gotten the blue buff after all. And Zora is still only level 4, so yeah. No, he didn't get one. Or he probably just thieved someone, right? That was just him stealing away 5 coins from someone. And he takes a ball toy away at least. So 19 points Revenant, 13 for MYS. And MYS also almost with first knockout of the game. But the Clefable gets away in time. Froggy not joining bot path. It's gonna fear onto Batch, onto Zoroark. But can't quite follow up anything onto it. And they're gonna start stacking as well. Their stacks. Nice! Psyshock is going to hit, and that's first KO for Crowley. This time going to Revenant. But Clefable for some reason goes a bit too aggressive on top path in a outnumbered scenario, and he gets taken down as well. But nice Psyshock there. By the Espeon looking for Froggy now, and I think he's going to get taken down. 2 KOs for Revenant this time around. The Solar Beam almost hitting Crowley, but he goes into the iframe. And now Mew is just too aggressive. He tried to be too fancy, Jack buttoning away to make sure the booster auto attack goes onto Crowley. And Mew also gets taken down. Revenant this time with 3 KOs on bot path. Only losing 1 member on top as well, so... Woodhammer coming through for Yimu, claiming this last hit right here, getting 5 points in. And now this early game looking much, much better. But as I say that, Zoroark goes a bit too aggressive on the right side. He's trying to invade, and he gets taken down and caught out of position. So MYS with a KO right here, but Slowbro getting Blissey in mid-path. Currently mid-fight happening over the Atarias right now. Mew's going to take down Espeon, and Froggy's going to X-speed away with that Sableye. And they're going to score 26 points on Mew. Oh, but Dodrio scored. He goes to the left side, trying to see Barry away. And nice! Fine activation of Badge as well. Getting a double KO here on Sableye. Can he go for more? Yeah, goes for the feint attack. Nice combo, but the last feint attack doesn't quite connect. But nice try from him. He's going to score another 7 points. And you're level 8 now. So Zorak looking good in this game so far. Goes in as well again, maybe onto... But he has cut it. Does he have cut? Oh, he has cut. But Foxy might get taken down. Sableye goes down. Double KO for Revenant again. Looks like they might be awake now. Maybe they just needed a game to warm up a bit. Zorak is dropping low on HP. Blissy's going to fall double KO for Espeon, but Zorak kind of outplaying himself right there. He gets taken down. Dodrio Unite moving in, and he's going to take a nice KO onto Espeon. Rebounds is very clean on this Dodrio, and it's 3 down for Revenant now, and MYS is going to start up this Regice. Yeah, no, the cut is just not good because Shadow Claw just sets up your feint attacks much easier. With the cut, enemies can just kind of walk out of it a lot of times. This cut is a bit shorter and is a bit faster, but it's much harder to chain your feint attack with it. So, but it does give you a bit more sustain. And now 14 points go in, and they're gonna try to get 28. A nice overcap right here, and Zorak is gonna fall to the Electro Ball of Mew. Telekinesis landing onto Sableye, but he should be able to get away. 179 points off for MYS, finishing off the first goal of the game. To 106 of Revenant. And Flish trying to score 5 points really badly. He's gonna see a berry. But I think Yang might just be a bit too deep right here. But no one can really follow up with Revenant. No one is there except for the Clefable. And Clefable is not deadly enough. Rebongs level 10 now. Looking for another dive in right here onto Wartortle. Another Trade Tech is going to land. The feint attacks are going in. Can he chain them? He gets... Oh, nice Unite move by Zorak. He gets 2. With this, he does trade his life for it. But it's totally worth it. Nice play by Betcha. Getting 2 KOs there for his team, especially onto Dodrio as well, which is a level 11 Pokemon. So of experience coming through. Blizzard looking for level 9. He has got his Rapid Spin to evolve right now. He does evolve. Does he Unite move? No. The Wood Hammer is going to take him down. And Revenant claiming another victim right here. Oh, Sableye is back, but he gets stuck in the gravity. Confuse Ray is being used just to peel a tiny bit. And Regieleki is at full HP. Dodrio's just farming right now. He's looking for an invade. He doesn't have... No, he does have Unite move up. He doesn't look for a fight though right now. He's just invading. He's taking a buff away. And Dodrio's going to score 31 points on the second bot path go. Now Revenant sees this. They have to do something, right? They're already going in with that Rapid Spin. What is about? Why does he look so slow? He barely can move. Wait, I've never seen such a slow Blastoise. What even slowed him there? Unite move comes through. He knocks up Blissey. And he knocks up Mew, but Espeon's already down. And a huge Solar Beam coming through. And now Rebongs is here and they get aced. They get aced. MYS just with a random ace out of nowhere. Regieleki went over to Revenant Esports. But MYS get 5 knockouts on top path. 2 for Mew, 2 for Dodrio. Oh boy. I mean, nice try though. Nice try by Revenant. But MYS still just very good at team fighting. Especially with a Mew player, who is just next level Mew player. Regirock is now at full HP. Revenant can still look for this fight. They have 3 Unite moves up right now. Up to, but the side of MYS have 4 Unite moves up. They still have Blissey, Dodrio, and Revenant with up. Froggy looking for a flank right now. Maybe onto Zorak or Espeon. Espeon getting knocked in by the Regirock. Froggy on the flank now. He's going to engage. Confused Ray lands onto Zorak. He goes in with the knockoff. Unite move is going to land, but Froggy's actually getting taken down because he can't go into the gravity. Now Rebongs though. He's getting Unite move by Zorak. Can Zorak find the KO into Rebongs? Oh, the surface stand, the boost outtake of Dodrio comes back around and takes this knockout onto Zorak, which is 4 again. For the side of MYS, only Clefable was able to live from this fight. And Regirock gets taken by the team from Malaysia. Looking now again very good in this mid game. Gravity is there. Rebongs just they're going to take an easy kill right here. 50 is nowhere to go. It's just going to take a tiny bit. But yeah, he's going to hit one boost out attack, another boost out attack. And Gravity, Clefable goes back to base. Froggy engaging onto Blastoise now, but Blastoise obviously can be stunned in the Rapid Spin. Has that hindrance resistance on. And we have another team fight maybe happening. 4 Unites up on the side of Revenant. They have to look for a fight right now if they can. Slowbro getting knocked out. There's a Blastoise Knight hitting 3 members off, and the Slowbro is going to take down Sableye, but it's only Sableye. Who cares if Sableye is down? There's still the Dodrio's up and Mew up for the side of MYS. Those are the true damage dealers. They wasted Slowbro Knight onto his Sableye, and 4 people go down again. And now Revenant again. They had much better early game, but they're falling apart in mid game. I mean, they're not falling apart. It's just MYS are playing so well in this mid game as well. So, especially Rebongs on the Dodrio is just such a menace. He's so difficult to deal with. He's so aggressive. Already level 40 now. You can really see by Tri Attack and Agility Dodrio has still a higher win rate than Drill Pack. Also, it's so clean as well. It's so easy. Very straightforward. It has less... it's just a bit safer as well. More consistent than a Drill Pack jump kick build. And yeah, also still very deadly. A lot of damage. And Agility just makes it very safe. Oh, they're waiting a bit right here, but the Egg Bomb is going to take Regilecki from MYS now. He's going to score 34 points right behind them. XP to go out, and there's Dodrio again, looking for Espion. And Espion is not having fun right now to this Dodrio, who's also taking away another red buff from the side of Revenant. India still looking to win their first map in this tournament against the other regions. But it's still just not quite... India's just not quite there yet when it comes to competing against the other regions. But they still have that Rayquaza fight happening. They have that Rayquaza fight happening. I know he has Shadow Claw, right? It looked like cut though. I know he has Shadow Claw. I don't know why I said cut. Earlier it looked like he never knocked someone up. But he actually has Shadow Claw. Oops. Yeah, he does have Shadow Claw. I don't know why I thought he had cut earlier. It looked like he had cut. Not sure why. No, he does have Shadow Claw. Okay. Oops. Oopsie. It's still early, guys. Okay, I have not slept much. Woodhammer's coming through. Blizzard's getting knocked up as well. There's a Gravity to the zone a tiny bit, but not doing all too much. And there's a Slope Ignite happening onto a Blissey. They're not moving Blissey, but they can't. They don't have enough damage to take on a Blissey yet. And now the Dodo Ignite is going to knock up 4 Pokemon. Rebongs on this Dodo is just so difficult to deal with. And they're just going to take 3 down. They're going to take 4 downs, only down to Zorak. Slowbro onto a Blissey. They don't have enough damage to follow this one up. You know, Rayquaza dropping to half HP is all down to Zorak, but he's getting chased down by the Sableye. He's going to get stunned over and over again. And MYS is going to take a Rayquaza, bonk it onto the head with the Woodhammer. And MYS are going to take it 2-0 over Revenant for sure. There's no way Revenant can defend these points from going in, right? Surely not. 100 going for Revenant. Sableye is sneaking around as well. He's going to walk in towards the base. Foxy going to score 100 points. And yeah, MYS is going to take it 2-0 over Revenant Esports.